Are Zionists the modern day Nazis? This is a question that I've had on my mind for quite some time, and ever since I got this comment on my last video, I just felt like I need to make a video on this topic. So, before I start off, I need to clarify this video isn't against Jews. In fact, many Orthodox Jews oppose the very idea of Israel. Ethno-national citizenship, or ethnic nationalism, it is a form of nationalism where nation is defined by shared heritage such as common ancestry, language, religion, or culture, and it often excludes those that do not belong to that group. In Nazi Germany, citizenship was a matter of whether or not someone was of German or related blood. According to Reich Citizens Law of September 15, 1935, Section 2, only a national of German or related blood who proves by his conduct that he is willing and fit to serve the German people and Reich faithfully is a Reich citizen. Reich citizen is the sole holder of full political rights under the laws. Similarly, in Israel, the law of return grants citizenship to Jews all over the world, while no such right exists for Palestinians, even those who had lived on that land for generations. Under the 2018 Basic Law, Israel, as a nation-state of Jewish people, it states, national self-determination in Israel is unique to the Jewish people, that effectively reduces the status of Arabs. Expansion or settlement as a goal. Territorial expansion or settler colonialism involves the state extending its control over territory, usually inhabited by establishing settlements or imposing control, often displacing existing populations. Lebensraum in the East was a core ideological aim of Nazi Germany. In Mein Kampf, Hitler stated, and so we National Socialists consciously draw a line beneath the foreign policy tendency of our pre-war period. We take a way we broke off 600 years ago, we stop the endless German movement into the south and west and turn our gaze towards the land in the east. At long last, we break off the colonial and commercial policy of pre-war period and shift to the soil policy of the future. Israel has similarly been establishing settlements and sealing the Palestinians' land. These settlements have been described by the UN Security Council in Resolution 2334 as having no legal validity and constituting a flagrant violation of international law. Movement control refers to the systematic restriction of an individual or population's ability to travel freely within or between regions. In Nazi Germany, Jews were confined to ghettos. They needed special permits to travel even within the city at times. There were various checkpoints established and the Jews were required to wear identifying badges. Today, in Palestine, Israel enforces an extensive system of movement restrictions. The West Bank is divided by hundreds of checkpoints, Israel-only roads, and the separation wall. Palestinians need military-issued permits to enter Jerusalem, travel between towns. Movement in and out of Gaza is almost entirely prohibited, and hence it is deemed by many as an open-air prison. Forced displacement refers to the involuntary movement of individuals or groups away from their homes due to persecution, conflict, violence, or human rights violations, often resulting in refugees or internally displaced persons. In Nazi Germany, perpetrators used forced immigration, resettlement, expulsion, and deportation to physically displace Jewish individuals and communities. According to UN Relief and Works Agency for Palestinian Refugees, more than 5 million Palestinian refugees are scattered throughout the Middle East. Today, Palestinians continue to be dispossessed and displaced by Israeli settlements, evictions, land confiscations, and home demolitions. Dehumanization is the portrayal of a target group as less than human to justify or normalize their oppression or violence against them. The Nazis showed Jews as vermin through their propaganda as an attempt to dehumanize the Jewish population. The Israelis are doing the same thing. In October 2023, talking about Palestinians, the Israeli Defense Minister said, "We are fighting human animals." Eli Ben-Dahan, the Deputy Defense Minister in 2013, he said, "To me, Palestinians are like animals. They are not human." Their Finance Minister said, "Starvation could be justified and moral until our hostages are returned." And this strategy of dehumanizing Palestinians has clearly worked for them, as a Pew Research Center survey conducted from March 3rd to April 4th finds that 39% of Israelis say Israel's military response against Hamas in Gaza has been about right, while 34% say it has not gone far enough and 19% say It has gone too far. Throughout history, we've been told never again. Yet, when we look closely at ethno-national citizenship laws, territorial expansion, forced displacement, and dehumanizing propaganda, coupled with many other factors, the echoes between Nazi Germany and modern Zionism are clear. When a state grants rights based on blood and teaches people to look at others as less human, we already know what can and what has already happened in the past. So it's high time the world recognizes these patterns and takes a stance against the oppressor.